So this is Mad Dog McCree. Now, I put out a video on it earlier today, and in this live stream, we're going to be looking at all the Mad Dog games on PSN. So, basically, as I mentioned yesterday, PS3, PSN or PlayStation are closing, and Sony are closing the PlayStation 3 store and the PlayStation Vita stores. That also means all PlayStation portable content is going away, as well as the PSP store was closed many years ago, but you could still buy content for it from the PS3 store and the PS Vita one. Hence how I've actually got a lot of my PSP titles while downloading via the PS3 store. Now, the PS3 and PS Vita stores at the minute are not in great shape. They are what I describe as crash-tastic. And the fun I had today buying a few things, it was absolutely madness. I've had a few things, literally, every time I've gone into the store now and buy things, it will crash. It will literally crash every time you go in and buy something. It crashes after you get to the download page, so... So, hopefully, they'll be able to hear me from here. I'm going to have a quick go on Mad Dog, so I'm going to show you something quickly. So... Interestingly, in Mad Dog 2, you can actually see the attraction trailer. This one does not have access to the attraction trailer, sadly, so you can't get in and go, Mad Dog's coming to town. Like, basically, the attract trailer is a feature that would run in games in between sequences. You have the attract mode, so basically it's designed to get people to play. Basically, the watch mode, you're watching, it'll show a demonstration. That's actually the attract mode. Every game should still have them, but they don't, because it's amazing how many people stick stuff in. It's actually really bad for stores these days, because a lot of games don't run attract modes, and it should still be a TRC standard. But yes, this one doesn't have the attract intro, even though the second game does have it, and it's actually an option there, so I'm guessing it's missing for some reason. Patch, maybe it's still in the game, maybe they'd had an issue, I don't know, but it's not here in this one. So just go to settings, calibration, we can have subtitles. Actually, I'll put subtitles on while I'm playing in case we've got anyone who's hard of hearing. Also, I probably will have the game volume down a bit. Now, I actually want to show you something. You'll notice in the video I did earlier today there is no attraction mode, so I want to show you why. If I go to practice, let me rephrase that. There is no bottle demonstration. There's the bottle practice target. The bottle target shoot is only in practice mode for some reason. Although in the arcade version you'd always get it whenever you started. So I don't know why that's missing from the later modes. Possibly to speed the gameplay up. But in which case there should have been an on and off toggle to have the bottle shoot mode or not. Depriving it for the difficulties is not a good idea. This version does support 4 players as well, which is quite nice. So you do have a nice multiplayer. But I'll quickly show you the practice mode I didn't show you in the earlier video.
Hi, you're new around these parts. You heading into my daddy's town? He's the mayor. Well, if you are, you better take up some target practice first. There's a mean bunch showed up, and I'm scared. Well, you best set your sights. I'll see you back in town.
Let's see what kind of a shot you are, Pilgrim. Take a crack at this bottle.
So this section here is only available in this mode. In easy mode, which is quite irritating because this is a good way to check your calibration is up to scratch. So that's a
nice shoot. Try another one. Try another. Try another. Nice shoot. Try another one. Nice shoot.
And here we go with the main game. So I'm not going to play through on easy. I'm actually going to bump up the difficulty. But I'll show you an alternative intro that I didn't show in the long video.
McCree's gang is taking over the town.
is if you let him get shot, you'll actually at the start he actually gets shot. So I'll just show you that one.
Sheriff, he's locked up in jail. We're gonna have to get him out to help with the gang. Can you help? Good. One more important thing.
Hey, you codger! Don't tell him a thing!
Ow!
Looks like you're gonna pull through.
So yes, that's the alternative start. Interesting, you lose a life and you actually anticipate. Now, as a result, what you don't know is that you're supposed to go to the saloon before you go to the sheriff's office. If you go, this game does punish you. So basically, this game has a number of hints and tips that if you don't know, the game will punish you. So now, one thing I will say is this doesn't have a true light gun, which is the thing with the Move. You have the targeter, so it's not a true light gun experience. You do need the Sega Saturn or the PlayStation or the SNES and the Mega Drive, which last, and even the PS2, which last had a true light gun experience. No one has quite done a sort of modern weapon. Instead, with the targeter, but the problem with these targeter things is they don't track very well and they follow you around, and it doesn't keep. The Move is probably better than the Nintendo Wii remote. That I will say, the Move is by far the best of the lot of the sort of light gun modern devices. I wish they'd actually use this on PS4 actually. So I'm actually going to get...
Oh, thank God you're here. Look, you got to get me out of here. But you've got to get the keys, and they're with One-Eyed Jack, and he's drinking over at the saloon.
Well, I'd rather be lucky than good. You took a bad hit, but it looks like you're gonna pull through.
I believe that sound is a trophy unlocking, but as I mentioned, just going to turn it. I'll leave the games as they are. As I mentioned, this game does have a few punishment options there. So as you see, if you went to the sheriff's office without going to the saloon, that's a guaranteed life loss. That's just a punishment. There's nothing you can do. You lose a life. Later on, when you're going through Mad Dog's base, if you take the wrong direction, you will lose a guaranteed life as well. So I'm actually going to quit out, and I'll give the top. Yes, doing it. But aside from the missing attract and the fact the practice shoot mode's only on the practice difficulty, this is a very good and probably the best modern port. And unfortunately, it's about to be lost.
Around these parts. You heading into my daddy's town? He's the mayor. Well, if you are, you better take up some target practice first. There's a mean bunch showed up, and I'm scared. Well, you best set your sights. I'll see you back in town.
So most...
Stranger! Howdy, stranger. We need your help. Mad Dog McCree's gang is taking over the town. The mayor and his daughter have been taken hostage out to Mad Dog's hideout. Sheriff, he's locked up in jail. We're gonna have to get him out to help with the gang. Can you help? Good. One more important
Hey,
thing.
you codger! Don't...
Okay.
Hey, oh, that's good shooting, stranger. Hey, what I was going to tell you is the keys to get the sheriff out of jail are with One-Eyed Jack. get him.
So the difficulties aren't really very helpful, but you do get a score increase there. So I should explain the scoring system. If you shoot consecutive enemies without missing and without reloading your gun, the score will increment. Obviously on Martial you get 100 points from each shot, so that means you can get a maximum of 600 without getting a special weapon. So as I mentioned earlier, there are a few places where you can get instantaneous kills if you don't follow the various situations correctly. So if you go to the sheriff's office, you will be killed, guaranteed, if you haven't been to the saloon. There's the bank, and the Coral Bank is just an area for a hint. The corral's just really just to shoot up Mad Dog's guys. You can actually save the bartender in the saloon, and he tells you a very bit of important information that I don't believe is actually used in game. If you don't save the bartender, you get the key from someone else. Although what the bartender tells you gives you a hint about the sequel, because so if you go to the saloon early, you can actually get into a showdown that I'm going to go to.
You looking for trouble, stranger?
Oh. And I didn't have my gun ready.
Well, I'd rather be lucky than good. You took a bad hit, but it looks like you're gonna pull through.
I think he was quite made up in this one, the bartender. Either that or he had a cold, because he looks, the Undertaker, because he looks a bit different. Okay, so here's the Showdown version of events.
Holster that gun and get ready to draw.
Ah.
Well, I'd rather be lucky than good. You took a bad hit, but it looks like you're gonna pull through.
I imagine those draw sections on the toughest difficulty are probably the hardest parts.
You looking for trouble, stranger?
Now this is the horrible one. There's a guy in there. Oh man.
You better work on your
Shooting,
sharpshooting,
stranger.
stranger. You only got 2 lives left.
So yes, the difficulty is quite a bit harder on Martial, and the aiming hindrance of the move does not help you to...
Some people
Born
born
lucky.
lucky. You better get lucky, or you're gonna be dead. You've only got 1 life left. Looks like this good old boy's seen his last gunfight. Time to take him to boot.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a lot harder on Martial. You're given next to no time. In the fact, the move.
You just jumped from the frying pan into the fire. You dusted Crazy Sam's brother. Now the crazy varmint's waiting for you over yonder.
Now, if you die there, you have to reuse another credit. That's how punishing this game is. Oh.
Well, I'd
Rather be lucky than be good. Right, this is actually very hard on Martial. Come on, you've got... I know all the spots they're going to pop up in, but it's the reaction time you need to get. Oh, come on.
You better work on your sharpshooting, stranger.
I don't think I'm going to get that far in Martial mode. I mean, this is basically fire and forget territory. Oh, come on.
You better get lucky, or you're gonna be dead. You've only got one life left.
They actually invert that foot, so sometimes it's left, sometimes it's right, so... Actually, there's some quite funny dialogue if you shoot civilians in this. Oh, I just... The Undertaker is by far the show-stealing character in this one. Yeah, it's definitely much harder on Marshall. I won't do a run-through then on it.
It's showdown time, stranger. So holster your iron. We're gonna see how fast you can draw. You'll either be mighty quick or, well, that's why we gotta boot him.
The other problem is you have to pull the move. So some of these things haven't been sped up, but that... Oh, so let's shoot.
This was a good man you shot. Population 64.
He's got some hilarious dialogue when this happens.
You gotta learn the difference between the good guys and the bad guys. This was a good guy. Emphasis on the was.
Genius line. Emphasis on the was. Okay. Let's do this properly this time.
There's more inside!
Oh man, they definitely pull quick in this martial mode.
Stranger. You only got 2 lives left.
They probably pull a bit too quick, I have to admit, because the move. So this one will be piss easy because I know exactly the order that you need to shoot them in. There's no randomness to it. There's another skull there, but you can't actually shoot it, so it's an interesting one.
Be careful, that's Mad Dog's boys over there.
Looking at my keys, stranger? You wouldn't be trying to get the sheriff out of jail now.
So the bar girl in the background's the one that gives you...
Show him what we did in trouble.
Oh! I shot him first, but the window in this mode is really slow to shoot them. You got a really small window, I should say. You probably only got a fraction, and that was the issue with these games. The window was never quite clear when you could hit them. So I can't come in here and just shoot these guys at this point. You have an unfinished rule. You have to wait until.
Looking at my keys, stranger? You wouldn't be trying to get the sheriff out of jail now, would you? Jocko! Show him what we did in trouble.
And there we go. That's how you do it in style.
Thanks, stranger. I'll forever be beholden to you. I know you're looking for Mad Dog. But remember one thing. He wears a bulletproof vest. And here's the keys.
Yes, he wears a bulletproof vest, and that's something you forget. You never actually get Mad Dog in this one. So I think there's only like 3 enemies in this section, so you can't shoot that guy at that point. Oh, come on.
Looks like this good old boy.
You won't let me shoot them early. No.
You just jumped from the frying pan into the fire. You dusting crazy Sam's brother. Now the crazy varmint's waiting for you over yonder.
Yeah, this is the issue with this. You pull it and then it's...
Looks like
You've
this
got to
good old
center
boy's
it and hope
back.
that it... See, that's the other thing I want to explain. You instantly... If you lose a gunfight, you lose a continue.
You just jumped from...
A lot of people would be very angry in the arcade if you continued and lost the gunfight and then had to re-continue, so... Now, you can't actually shoot this guy here. At that point. Oh, yeah, you get a teeny window to shoot him in this mode. Basically, the game freezes when you can officially shoot them. Which I think is the main issue. Just see there, we get a few shots on him. You literally got to be waiting for them. Oh, this guy's easy.
Thank God you're here with the keys. I gotta get out of here.
And here's the short-lived sheriff.
You don't stand a chance. Let's go get him, stranger. I got him.
There's not much you can do to... Oh!
Well, I do.
That would be lucky to be good. So you cannot save the sheriff in this. You can shoot the sheriff though.
Thank God you're here with the keys. I gotta get out of here.
Not at this point though. This is another thing. There's a weird thing of when you can and can't
Mad Dog,
shoot the
you don't
civilians.
stand a chance. Let's go get him, stranger.
And you cannot stop the sheriff from getting taken out, sadly.
I got him.
Okay, I missed the window of opportunity there. Okay, that... I'll jump down to normal difficulty. This one is...
Thank God you're here.
You've got to be specially sitting on it. But this is the issue. I wouldn't be having any difficulties at all with an actual light gun, but it's
You don't
because
stand a chance.
you have to move this in. And the thing is, this always follows you, so when I move the move, I then have to wait for the cursor to actually move up. So this is not good for fast controls, so... Okay, you've got to shoot him before he even appears in this version on hardest.
The map to the hideouts in the mine, but you get to talk to the prospector first.
I wonder if I'm supposed to rescue the sheriff after I've done everything else. Maybe that keeps him alive and well, if possible. Yeah, that's it. You gotta know. So
You better get in.
you better get lucky, or you. This mode is. There's just not enough time to react. Let's just see them coming.
You gotta learn the difference between the good guys and the bad guys. This was a good guy. Emphasis on the was.
You just jumped.
Now I'll lose life if I don't. You do lose an instant life as well with this if you. Oh, that's I actually shot the civilian there.
You gotta.
Shouldn't be making that mistake. I did this fine yesterday. So yeah. Yeah, you have a fraction of a second. Let's try this one again quickly on this difficulty.
Some people were born.
I think some of the reason the guys are so small is because this is meant to be played on a much bigger screen. The arcade always had a big screen, so the couple of those little guys are really tough to see. And on this mode, because you've got to stay sort of centralised on the hardest, this is different. So I've already done a playthrough on normal. I might come back and do this later and see if I can actually do a no death run on normal. But I thought I had to see what the hardest difficulty setting's like. But see again, I actually shot him there.
Looks like this good old boy's
His last gunfight.
Time to take him to Brood Hill.
Okay, actually, before I jump to the sequel, I will try and do a no death run. Put it on deputy because that's actually a realistic difficulty. Could put it on sheriff, but based.
Hi, you're new around these parts. You heading into my daddy's town? He's the mayor. Well, if you are, you better take up some target practice first. There's a mean bunch showed up, and I'm scared. Well, you best set your sights. I'll see you back in town.
As this time I do a little challenge. No reloading unless I've used up all my bullets.
Stranger! Howdy, stranger. We need your help. Mad Dog McCree's gang is taking over the town. The mayor and his daughter have been taken hostage out to
I'll
Mad
just see if I can do a
Dog's
1 credit
hideout.
clear for a high
Sheriff
score.
is locked up in jail. We're going to have to get him out to help with the gang. Can you help? Good. One more important thing.
You'll see they're only worth 50 points in this mode.
Hey, oh, that's good shooting, stranger. What I was going to tell you is the keys to get the sheriff out of jail are with One-Eyed Jack. He's in the saloon drinking. Now go get him.
So I'm actually going to rescue the sheriff last this time. Okay, so I've got a showdown.
Holster that gun and get ready to draw.
Ah, this one's a pain.
Well, I'd
Rather be
be
lucky.
lucky. You looking for trouble, stranger?
Okay, top. And I've reloaded when I said I wasn't going to. You know, you get lots of moments like this that if you're unprepared, you will miss who you're supposed to shoot. The other thing is the window to hit that guy is very limited, so my first shot was on target, but it didn't count because he wasn't in his vulnerable phase, which is one of the issues. This is probably why this game was not necessarily that popular in the actual arcade.
There's more inside!
I think there's just one guy's going to pop up there. Yeah.
Mad Dog will get me for telling you this. But if you get to the hideout, don't approach from the front.
He changes what he says there. He'll either say rear or front, and you need to pay attention. If you say the wrong one, you will be instant killed in the shootout that follows. So he says don't approach from the front, so I need to go the rear this time. Sometimes he'll say the rear, so I need to approach from the back. I'll let the bartender get shot this time, just to show the alternative cutscene at this section. Just the game's slightly dynamic, there's a few moments that can change.
Looking at my keys, stranger? You wouldn't be trying to get the sheriff out of jail now, would you? Jocko! Show him what we did to trouble.
Oh! I shot him too quickly.
Well, I'd
Rather be lucky than be good. Kudos to all the cast. Admittedly, a lot of them. This version's naughty. It doesn't credit the original cast because it doesn't have the attract in it, or it doesn't have the original credits. The later games do, so they were a bit naughty with this one. I don't think they patched it either.
Looking at my keys, stranger? You wouldn't be trying to get the sheriff out of jail now, would you? Jocko! Show him what we did to trouble.
So yeah, that time I'm a bit slow, so sadly the bartender didn't make it.
Thank you, stranger. I think you'll be needing these.
Oh, I haven't reloaded. Got to rescue the sheriff, and then I'm going to pack it in and swap games. So let me know on stream which of the games you want me to do next. So we've got Fast Showdown, we have Mad Dog 2, we have Last Bounty Hunter. So I want to really show all of these ones in tonight's streams.
Thank God you're here with the keys. I gotta get out of here. Mad Dog, you don't stand a chance. Let's go get him, stranger.
I do like the little the sort of spin he does with the gun. Sadly, the sheriff.
I got him. Hey!
The map to the hideout's in the mine, but you got to talk to the prospector first.
So you can see there, you've got the hideout, we've got the mines, prospector. You're supposed to do them in prospector, mine, hideout, else you won't be able to. I'm going to be cheeky as I'm not going to go much further and actually do it in the wrong order. Let's see, can I do the hideout? No, it won't let me. Can I do the mine? No, you actually have... Oh, actually, that's a shame. You have to do the... So we've got mine, hideout. So Mad Dog's there and we can't shoot him.
Mad Dog, no! Shoot the fuse. Oh, thanks, stranger. That was close. You got to hurry. The map to Mad Dog's hideout is in the mine. You got to shoot the lantern to get in the mine. Go for it.
So
Now,
to
this
shoot
mine
the
is
lantern
booby trap
first.
for claim jumpers. You also need to shoot out the gold mining pan.
So you have to shoot them in that order. It's random, so you can call the pitchfork, the gold
See what
mining
kind of a
pan.
shot you
You
are,
can
Pilgrim. Take a crack at this bottle. Nice shoot. Try another one.
I haven't actually got... If you get all three, you get a trophy, so I'm not done that yet.
Try another one.
Oh, that was...
You missed that one. Try another.
You have to get all three in the first run without missing any. That's annoying.
Now, you better get out there and find Mad Dog.
So here's the part you need to remember that map. So left... So actually, so you've got left and right. Oh, so this is only a 2 movement map. So if I go to the hideout... So if I select the wrong path, watch what happens. It's instant... Nothing you can do there. That's... Basically, the game punishes you by...
Some people...
Reborn. There are 3 guys in this next scene, and each of them pops up in the same spot twice. So, basically 3 spots and 2... So one there, and one in here. So that... Okay, so these 2 are going to be up here. Second one will be here as well. There's always the same pattern. So I want to go this way as well. Oh, this is the same.
Looks like this good old boy's seen his last guns.
Okay, I'm near the end of the game as well, so I might as well finish it. No, I don't want...
You just jumped from the frying pan into the fire. You dusting crazy Sam's brother. Now the crazy varmint's waiting for you over yonder.
Ow!
It's showdown time.
Skip this and just get on with it. Oh! There's over... About 14 of them. So that way, that way. Hang on. So the first one I need to go that way. Oh yes, that way, and then I need to go this way again. I did actually one time get one. It's against... Oh! Sainsbury's 3 spots.
It's Showdown.
Okay, so you to the... Okay, so it's going to be... Yes, just that cheeky bit of hat there is all that you get. And there are quite a few like that, so he said don't approach from the front because that will be instant. So I'll just show you what happens. Basically you get randomly shot by someone. You cannot shoot that guy, you're a goner. Yes, in the arcade, I think the Undertaker was probably the most... Now, I'm going to show you again here. This section is a really weird bit. Without me telling you, assuming you don't already know... What are you supposed to shoot at this bit? You see that it shows the chimney. Then the chimney just randomly falls. Now... If you don't know what you're supposed to shoot there, that will always happen. There'll be a couple of videos of a guy shooting you with a shotgun. A bad hit. I think it's the aiming area is quite... So yeah, you're actually supposed to shoot the chimney, but you actually have to...
Wait! Forget about me! Mad Dog's got my daughter inside!
And you shoot the last guy there. Oh, I missed the skull. No, stop asking, game.
You think you're in the middle of a hurricane now?
And that's what happens if you pull too early. You instantly lose a life.
It's showdown time, stranger. So holster your iron. We're gonna see how fast you can draw.
You'll either be mighty quick or, well,
That's why we gotta boot hill.
Ah. My aim is a bit off and the move does lose traction, but yeah, it's not my best performance. The long play only has one death, and I kind of wanted to show at least the Undertaker once in the long play.
You better work on your
Sharpshooting, stranger.
You only got
2 lives left. This guy, him and the Prospector were the genuine show stealers of the original game. It's nice to show all the alternative fails in this, so... Ah, went for that.
You just jump.
Ow! Okay, that's all of Mad Gear's.
You were one tough hombre to make it this far. The mayor's daughter's tied up in the feed and grain. Only one thing between you and her now. Mad Dog.
And what do we forget? He wears a bulletproof vest.
We're saved. We're all saved. The stranger saved us. We're mighty beholden to you, stranger. It's all right now. We're all gonna be okay.
I get a bad feeling. We're gonna need you again, stranger.
So what's that? That's the original Mad Dog production team. That pretty much shows you a lot more of the game with all the various alternative sequences and things. And some rather slightly lax shooting by me, I think, because I'm a little bit tired. So that and the fact when you're actually trying to chat and stream, I find you're never as good as if you're just concentrating solely on it. Okay, so I'm actually going to swap game. What do we want to see next? So if you have any suggestions, commenters, do say so. I think I'll show a fast draw showdown next, do Mad Dog and do Bounty Hunter last, so... So I have been picking up a few PS3 games. Some of these mine. So we've got Mad Dog, we've got The Last Bounty Hunter, and I did actually pick up Rain. Beat Sketcher as well as another interesting one, but I did manage to get Rain, RC Rally. Echochrome 2 is actually a retail version, that was just a free demo, but there's some interesting ones, as I said. Pyometer, Skydiver, or Skydiving. That's called something like it's called Go Skydiving. Numblast, Trash Panic, Feel Ski as well. Definitely one to look out for. Everybody's Golf. This is actually Everybody's Golf 6. This is the Vita version. But interestingly, so you've got Dead Space Extraction, and which is again is digital only. This is the only HD version as well, so looks a lot nicer than the Wii version. I can tell you, and play slightly better. Games like Drakkenharm 3 as well. Ragnar's Ace Odyssey, although this is digital only in Europe. This did get a North American retail, but the DLC will be lost. Although the DLC's largely just bonus costumes and items. Battle Princess Arcadia as well is another one to keep an eye out for, just seeing as we're going through the games that are going to be lost. So Echochrome's there. This is available on PSP as well, retail, but the PS3 version's much nicer. And this is Rain, which is the last Sony Japan developed game. Interesting premise, reminds you a bit of Another World Nico. Basically, there's two children running from monsters in the rain, and you can only be seen in the rain. But here is the second game in. This was Fast Showdown. This is another one of the Western games by American Lasers. Now the move does lose sync over time as well.
When it comes to fast draw, there's only two types of people. The fast and the dead. And we're fixing to find out where you stand. Or lie, as the case may be. Howdy, my name's Wes Flower. I'm one of the world's fastest quick draw. Now there's two things that's going to count in this game. Speed and accuracy. Now get ready for some real fast draw excitement.
Yeah, all of them use the fast draw interface, I noticed, so I'm just gonna okay, this one doesn't have subtitles, so I'll switch up the volume a little bit. See what the tutorial is. I guess it's just showing you. Yeah, I've got my place, so we've got Deputy Sheriff or Marshal. I'll do Sheriff.
You think you got what it takes to be sheriff? We'll see.
So you actually get a number of random competitors and you basically do rounds. This wanted poster reminded me of Gunsmoke, actually.
Get out of here, you kids! I've got me some dynamite. But I don't need it to blow you away.
That was slow by me. So speed, accuracy 66, so that's the first competitor down. Let's see how far I can get in fast draw.
I got no reservation about shooting you.
Customize your gunslinger. Oh, I see. You can stick. Oh, that's quite a cool thing. So that's. We can customize.
Hey, amigo. Say hello to my little friend, eh?
Put it back in the holster.
Hey, amigo. Say hello to my little friend, eh?
Oh.
That's a foul. Next time, wait for the signal.
You no good varmint.
Okay, I got a sharpshooter shot on him, and the game appears to have slightly soft crashed. I still have control, but the video has stopped playing. Select, start. Okay, this is rather amusing. I'm going to have to quit game. Do you want to quit game? Yes, that has crashed on me. Okay, so the first time I did the full round without issue, that's the first time that's done that. Never mind. Yeah, PlayStation Minis are going as well, so let's try this again. Yes, that was a bit unexpected there, crashing. Apologies if I sound a bit distant because I'm standing up today, so I will just put my volume back to max. But yeah, I'm standing up as I play this, so I've got the headphones on. Shoot the target, and we're calibrated. As I mentioned, all these games are being delisted, so if you want to play them, if you want to buy them, now is the time. I had a nightmare of a time finding Mad Dog 2 in the oh, yes. I see, so it does continue to save again. Okay, no, it starts from the beginning. Just starts from the rounds.
Get out of here, you kids! I've got me some dynamite, but I don't need it to blow you away.
The problem I find whenever I pull, it's always pulling slightly to the left or slightly to the right.
I got no reservation about shooting you.
Also, this game was... The reviews for this slated this, but this is actually really good fun. I mean, I'm always a big fan of light gun shooters, so it's definitely...
Say hello to my little friend, eh?
Ah.
How many times do I have to tell you? Put it back in the holster.
Hey, amigo. Say hello to my little friend.
You've got to wait till they grow for their gun. Oh! I shot him, and okay, so I should just fire off a couple of rounds at them to make sure they're goners. I thought that would just be the 3 amigos. Okay, now every time so far it's always been the guy on the right. Got your fastest pull times as well. Badges earned. Customised gunslinger. No, I'll earn a few more badges before I start customising. Just a yellow belly York. I had him before and didn't have any issues with this one, but obviously the last time we had.
You no good varmint.
Okay, 97. Less than a second. That's good. Although apparently the fastest guys in this, there's a couple of, the PS3 apparently has a couple of exclusive characters from what I understand that weren't in the Wii version.
Hey!
Some of the acting is rather hammy in this, that I will say. I only lost one. So you can't lose.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Hey, amigo. Say hello to my little friend, eh?
82. 0.82 of a second. Okay, that's better. Ah, I see. So you have to replay any you can't do.
You're faster than I thought you was. You ought to keep playing.
Target time.
So what if I did take your sister out?
I noticed a couple of the gunslingers are portrayed by the same actors, so.
I just shot my lawyer. It's been a pretty good day so far.
Slurping Spencer.
Sure picked a nice day to die.
How many times do I have to tell you? Put it back in the holster.
Sure picked a nice day to
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's where the move goes. You've got to aim it up because it's not straight. Willie William, that was. Some of these guys are random per round.
I interest you in some life insurance. I think you're gonna need it.
Okay, 6.3, that's good. That's very good. Apparently you need to get under 0.5. Apparently there's a bonus character who pulls an under 0.5 of a second in this one. Yeah, this crazy curly.
Let's rock and roll!
So that one I pulled too high with the shot. So you've literally got to go. having the gun as low to have the move so that it's holster.
This is right up your alley.
Now that made a sound effect. Let's customize my gunslinger. Bandana. Let's give him a belt. Let's give him some boots. We need a jacket and we need some pants. We need some chaps. Okay, so that was a round, and I didn't lose a...
You're faster than I thought you was. You ought to keep playing.
A couple of the NPCs you can actually see move when they're down on the ground. Double shot Duke, shoot anywhere, anyone.
Marshall's out of town. You're out of luck.
Okay, now that... Leadfoot Larry. Same actor again, I think. We've quite a few of these been tried.
Hey, have a nice day.
No, oh,
Put it back
in the holster. They have to reach for their gun. No, maybe different actors.
Have a nice day.
Oh, you can hear the sound as they reach for their gun. Leadfoot Larry. Some of them quite slow, some of them are very fast. Accuracy comes at a price. He'll bag you first. Coroner Casey.
One body to go.
You definitely get the Wild West feel in these ones. Thelma and Louise, who's going to draw first? Okay, but...
Thelma, Louise. Nice shot. Want to holster that and try again?
That was actually a defeat 2 of them in that one. I think sharpshooter, you can shoot the weapon out of their stinky sea, always caught off guard. So his target time's quite low. Oh, I see. Whenever you hear the holster sound, so that's when you'll always hear a holstering sound effect. When you hear that sound effect, that's when you can go. Morning man might draw early.
Good morning.
Ooh. 100th of a second between him getting me. Okay, I can change it for, well, I want some clothes. I want a full set of clothes at the minute. Quite a lot of gunslingers in this, which is quite good.
You're faster than I thought you was. You ought to keep playing.
So who's up next? Wily Will. Spreading the bad news. Okay.
I just warned your family the bad news. You're dead.
Got him first. Oh, I see, that's why it's called Y. From the back. Yeah, you're here.
I'm having a real bad hair day. What are you looking at?
Ow.
Gotta get to the hairdresser.
This has got a good sense of humour. 12 shot Tommy, 2 hands better than 1. So.
Well shot. No, wait.
That's the one that did Cactus Kid, I think, from the Last Bounty Hunter. I'm guessing they did this in the Last Bounty Hunter at the same time.
This is convenient.
Gotta pull that move fast. The PlayStation Move controller. But as mentioned, this is PSN only fast draw slowdown. It was on the WiiWare, but it.
I said deliveries in the rear.
So the WiiWare version's already gone. So there was a collection of all the Mad Dog games and the Last Bounty Hunter on Wii. That didn't include Fast Draw Showdown. So you had to download that.
There's a time for living, and there's a time for dying. And your time has come.
Customized gunslinger. Have I got, what's the customization? No different hat. No, I'll stick with that one. So I think I'm gonna have to redo Bad Hair Betty, aren't I?
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
I'm having a real bad hair day. What are you looking at?
But yes, you will need the PlayStation Move controller if you want to play this. Sadly, they didn't add in D-pad support. They should have done, because that way you could have sold it to everyone. I do quite like the PlayStation Move. But as you're aware, it's quite expensive to buy now, as it's...
You ought to keep playing.
As unfortunately it's now used for PlayStation VR. There was a period, I actually grabbed it when it was down in price, when no one wanted them. Okay, so...
Hey! You should have done your shopping at the mall.
I think this goes up to round 7, so I think they said there's some new people in.
Nice day. For a funeral.
So is that supposed to play an additional sequence to shoot the gun out of their hand?
I don't like your look.
So I'm pulling in under half a second. Well, under a second, but you need to get about under half a second, I think.
So your mama let you come out and play today.
You can reload, but on most chances by the time you reload you'll have run out. Reload and reg, is it even loaded?
You gonna do something with that gun?
You're listening for the gunslinger sound effect. One-armed Jack. Okay, so he's pulling.
Nah, you wouldn't shoot an unarmed man, would you?
Yes, I would. One-armed guy with two.
You're faster than I thought you was. You ought to keep playing.
This looks like this actually had a 16:9 film, the way they've done it. Lazy Lucy, not exactly fast.
Honey, I'm home.
I apologise for that, man. Looks deceiving. Okay, 1 point.
You wanna get hitched?
Oh, she's the same actress who does the girl in the front.
When you absolutely, positively gotta die.
So yes, this is available now in the PSN store. As I said, all four of the games I'm going to be showing tonight are not going to be available for much longer. What am I up to? 1 hour 19. Appreciate the likes there. I'm probably going to jump into one of the other games. This one's actually bigger than I thought it is. I'll clear this round and I'll jump into one of the other games. Don't give you the Western feel. I do quite the production they do.
Hey! Time to clean up these streets.
Don't let age fool you, old man Charlie. Okay.
Rest in peace, partner.
Okay, 1 second. I don't know who's going to draw. Oh, it's the same lot as before. The same guy draws in the gang as well. This is the same actor. I'm surprised that I would have thought they'd shot multiple variants.
You're faster than I thought you was. You ought to keep playing.
Dusty just... Okay, I've got to quit for now. And I will jump... And I'll jump into one of the other games. I was showing a good chunk of Fast Draw Showdown. That's really good fun. So should I do The Last Bounty Hunter or Mad Dog 2 first, guys? Have you got suggestions? Do leave something in the comments, but I think I'll do Last Bounty Hunter and quickly show Mad Dog 2 at the end. But yes, all of these are currently available on PSN. They will be delisted on the 2nd of July when PSN store goes down. And don't wait to the 2nd of July to buy this, because the store is... If there's any of these games you like, if you've got PlayStation Move and you quite want to pick one of these games up, do not wait till the very last minute to pick these up. The store has been very temperamental. I've had numerous crashes, all sorts of problems. And I'm going to do a proper video on literally, I've had the store crash on me. I've had to wait a day because it's being jammed to pick up a few things. So if you're waiting to the last day, you will not be buying anything because it will probably crash down. So certainly we've got April, May, June, and pretty much do not be buying anything on July, because if anything goes wrong, you won't be downloading it. So this is the 3rd game they did, The Last Bounty Hunter. Or the 4th one. I think they did this sort of dual. So American Laser Games did all of these sort of light gun shooters. The rights have now been picked up by Digital Leisure, who did a lot of the other sort of Laserdisc games. But American Laser Games, these light gun games were by far the best ones, I have to admit. Games like Dragon's Lair were never that good. They visually looked incredibly impressive, but gameplay wise they weren't that good. This one's actually got pretty good gameplay. And I'm always a fan of light gun games. I wish they were doing more of them in the modern era, because you can make some really good fun games. So I'll turn on subtitles. Is there no audio options? Settings. Subtitles. Ooh, this one's only got English. That's naughty. They didn't do the subtitles for the other languages. Maybe they didn't do. Let's watch the trailer.
Say, I bet you're that famous bounty hunter the whole town's a buzzing about, huh? So you're gonna take on those 4 vicious outlaws? Well, you got guts.
Gave up being a lawyer, became a killer. Figured I'd get into a more respectable line of work. I'm Handsome Harry. Hey, look at me! I'm way too good looking for jail.
They call me Nasty Dan. Like robbing and killing was something to be ashamed of. You know, I killed more than 50 bounty hunters just like you before I even knew it was against the law.
Then, of course, there's El Loco. Crazy like a fox and twice as smart.
In this cantina, the tequila always comes with a little trouble. Me!
Last and certainly least, there's the Cactus Kid.
Bounty hunter, I got an art reserve right here. With your name on it. How do you spell? Stupid.
On the side of everything that's good and decent is my hero, General Clinton Briggs.
You're the new bounty hunter, right? Well, come on! Use that gun!
Well, you big enough for the job? Thought so. Because you got that brave look in your eye that says you ain't afraid of nothing. That's good. Because there's plenty to be afraid of with them 4 villains.
Okay, hello Software Agent TV, thanks for joining the stream. Good to see you back again. Yes, I only discovered they were on PSN a couple of years back, and I picked up Mad Dog and Last Bounty Hunter the other week. I didn't realise Fast Draw, Showdown and Mad Dog 2 were also on it. In Europe, Mad Dog 2 is actually horrible to find in store. You can't find it via the search, it won't show up. You have to actually search via All Games, because the PlayStation 3 store, for want of a better word, is horribly, horribly broken. Yeah, I think there's... Yeah, no, glad you enjoyed the convo yesterday. Yes, I think the CMOS battery definitely deserves a lot more talking about. I have got put a video up on my Twitter where a link to a video. There was a guy who actually done it on the PS3. There was someone who's done it on the PS4, but he's since delisted his video, so...
There's been other bounty hunters before you, some of them pretty good too.
Some of them pretty good too. So there's the leaderboards. I'm not connected online on the PS3 at present, so the leaderboards won't show up.
But I can't do it alone. We need a bounty hunter like you to rid the territory.
So this is the third and the final sort of story-driven one they did. I did wonder if this was supposed to be Mad Dog 2 and they couldn't quite get some of the people involved again, or whether they decided to move away from Mad Dog. So you can capture these guys wanted dead or alive. So you can capture them dead or you can capture them alive, depending which way how you do it. But yes, so if you want to buy these now, they do all have demos on the store as well. They do all have timed demos. But yeah, Mad Dog 2 was a nightmare to get. I actually thought it had been delisted in Europe because it wouldn't show up in search. And I thought I'll give it a last shot and do an all search. So I went down to the all games. I went down to PlayStation 3. I then went to platforms, because if you go to the one option, the like PS3 option, it will only show like 60, the retail game. You need to do platforms, and that's when I eventually did platforms. That brings up like 1,400, I think it was like 58 games, and I then had to scroll all the way down to M in the store, hoping it didn't crash, and then once I'd done that, I then eventually found where Mad Dog is. To the left of it was the demo for Mad Dog 2, so I clicked on that. That brought it up. I could download the demo, and then to the right of it, it said game page, and I could click on that, and that's where I could actually buy Mad Dog 2 from. But yeah, in America, you can find it. I tried the North American store, and it was really easy to find, but for some reason, it's not shown correctly in the European store at all. So I'm lucky to get the second game. But yes, you can get Mad Dog 1, 2, 3, Mad Dog 1, 2, Last Bounty Hunter, which is effectively Mad Dog 3, but they didn't use a few of the characters, and the Fast Draw Showdown, which we just showed as well. And these are by far the best versions I've played of these games, I will admit. Mad Dog 1 is also on the 3DS as well, so... Ow.
Bounty hunter, this mud's for you. Handsome Harry, try the edge of town.
But yeah, I mean, the first game I used to play quite a lot in the arcades originally. I never saw the second. I certainly didn't see Last Bounty Hunter around much.
House is crooked, sir.
Like I said, house wins again. Oh,
course, I could be wrong. Yeah, this got released on CDI 3DO. I did have a look to see if Who Shot Johnny Rock had got a PS3 release, but it hadn't done.
From Harry, you can trust him. Used to be an attorney.
Hey, you don't want me. I'm unarmed.
Have you considered our layaway plan?
I think I've got to shoot the thing out of his hand.
From Harry, you can trust him. Used to be an attorney.
Basically, you can defeat them without...
Hey, you don't want me. I'm unarmed.
Bounty Hunter, this mud's for you.
I'm trying to knock the gun out of his hand, because we played this through last night and I've shot Handsome Harry. But you can apparently get him... Oh.
Keep shooting like that, and I won't be able to help you.
Yeah, you get the Doctor or the Undertakers.
As from Harry, you can trust him. Used to be an attorney.
Hey, you don't want me. I'm unarmed.
You almost got him that time, Bounty Hunter. Try again.
Yeah, they're quite fun, the live screen leads. They're always good fun.
As from Harry, you can trust him. Used to be an attorney.
Hey, you don't want me. I'm unarmed.
Ah, there you go. Shoot him in the hand.
Even you can see that I'm way too good looking for jail. What do you think?
Ow.
You almost got him that time, Bounty Hunter.
As from Harry, you can trust him. Used to be an attorney.
Oh, I just can't believe... Yeah, if you lose it.
Hey, you don't want me. I'm unarmed. Okay, I give up. Even you can see that I'm way too good looking for jail. What do you think?
And yeah, they actually blow up some of the stats in this. They can't have been that cheap. I mean, they're probably blown up all the stats.
You bagged Handsome Harry.
You bagged Handsome Harry. Yeah, so you can capture them dead or alive. You capture them alive, you get more gold in this one. So let's do L. Let's do left to right. Yeah, the draws are quite tough.
He's going to the hideout.
What you want, bounty hunter?
You have to watch that. A lot of these guys will get back up as well. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people have realised these were on PSN. So, but the loose screens are quite funny as well. They do have quite a good sense of humour. So. Ah, you got to shoot that guy. See, now this is the thing. Some of them, this is meant to be played on a bigger screen, and the other thing is some of the guys in this give you literally no warning. They're not clear when they're actually going to shoot.
We got company, boy.
I've got to shoot the guy in the background there, even though it's not clear he's about to shoot. because he's always present in the scene.
Can I deal you in?
I'm prepared for that. I'm Bounty Hunter. The Muds, yeah, they're quite funny. The Undertaker in the second game, first and second game, is great. They blow up the John as well.
That was a big one.
Let's see how fast you are, sissy. We'll find him on the trail. Let's go get him. It's showtime. Let's get him. But the possum wasn't that bad.
You shot an innocent. I can't tell you how busted up I am.
That's not the first time I've shot the sheriff at that point.
Let's go get him.
Let's go get him.
It's showtime. Let's get him.
By the way, the sheriff's like, yeah, you handle these guys. I'll just run around behind you and get in your way. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the multi-shot.
Where's Dan? Bounty Hunter, you couldn't even shoot this thing. Hey! Oh, I may be captured, but I can still be very, very nasty.
Guess you was nastier than Nasty Dan. Here you go.
Yes, I'm nastier than Nasty Dan, as this. Okay, appreciate the likes, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Glad to see you enjoying this look at. As I said, these games are all being delisted, so I probably should add. Chain reaction, yeah.
Have you considered our layaway plan?
Ah, yeah. The draw ones in this one will automatically lose your life.
Right around the corner.
I've got to practice. You need to.
So yeah, if you oh.
You shot an innocent. I just may start falling.
Yeah, so the enemies do follow the same pattern as do the civilians largely. Oh.
I'd be the last one to let you down.
I'll be the last one to let you down. Yeah.
Have you considered our layaway plan?
Bounty Hunter, this mud's for you, yeah. So that one. That guy. That guy. That guy. I think that's the last one. And away goes the cantina.
You want tequila? El loco be happy to kill ya.
Now, El Loco is probably one of the easier ones to get. But yeah, they've got a lot of stunts in this. I'm actually impressed with the footage. I think a few of the guys might be slightly superimposed. Oh.
Have you considered our labor?
I could do better than that. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people realise these were on PSN, but they do require the PlayStation Move controller, which is the only downside. So they are move-only games.
You my type. Everyone is.
I need to be quicker reading the reload.
nothing for you
Unless you're willing to pay. Yes, if you have that one on the credit one, that's... a very honest synopsis.
Good thing you're a lousy shot, or we'd have never met.
And yeah, they do absolutely roast you. I do always remember, because The Undertaker you'd see so often when people were playing Mad Dog McCree.
I'd be the last one.
I will be honest, I never saw Last Bounty Hunter that much. I don't think I saw it at all. I saw Mad Dog McCree 2 a few times. Ah, that's that cheeky guy at the back there, wasn't it? Or the one in the window.
Shooting like that, and I won't be able to help you.
It does seem to be a random call. There isn't a game over thing like in Mad Dog where he puts the sheets.
Late for church again?
Thought that guy was a civilian, actually. I was a bit hesitant to shoot him. That's the thing. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard to tell the civilians from the baddies out.
Late for church again?
The Wild West. Another bad guy down. Is that everyone? We've got someone going to sneak out.
Close to that iron and get ready to draw.
That's the guy from the Fast Draw Showdown. And there's El Loco. This is the last Bounty Hunter. This is the third one in the sort of American laser game. So they did 4 games. And I'm going to cover all 3 tonight. I've already covered the original Mad Dog, and we also did a normal video on it. I've already done Fast Draw Showdown, which was a Showdown one. This is the third one, the last Bounty Hunter, and then I'll quickly show off Mad Dog 2, The Lost Gold at the end. So I've captured Nasty Dan, El Loco. We've just got Cactus Kid now. But these are all really good fun. Ah, these ones are...
Bounty Hunter, this
mud's for you.
Kids playing in the street.
But they are all 4 available. I think Fast Draw Showdown's the most expensive one.
Good thing you're a lousy shot, or we'd have never
Yeah,
met.
the UK Fast Draw was $7.99. I think the others are all about £6 something, so they're all relatively reasonable. They're probably about $10 in the US each, so... Jailbreak, time for me to leave, yep. So there's the sheriff, he's a bit of a coward in this one. Ooh. There's another guy in the jail cell. I think this is the no, this is Chinatown. Then we have Saloon.
Too much starch.
Oh, just got him in time. That guy as well. God, what, you do get a couple of double shot people in this one. You have to take out multiple times.
Don't forget to look for these.
Shot mine, Dave!
You shot an innocent. Bad luck.
You're getting closer, bounty hunter. What do you got? Death wish?
Looks like trouble. I'm out of here.
So the sheriff in this one is quite a cowardly character. We've got multiple sheriffs in the various towns.
Here, use this shotgun.
I've got to practice. You need to.
You need to.
Here, use this shotgun.
Keep shooting like that, and I won't be able to help you.
Annoying you can't shoot until they
Here,
pull their
use this
weapons if you
shotgun.
know they're villains.
I was winning that hand.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that guy on the chandelier. He's the last guy, and he is. On the cart, look at him. One in the window now. I think there's a. Yeah, don't shoot.
You shot an innocent. I can't tell you how busted up I am.
Eek, eek, eek. Usually when you get the intro, one of the stunt guys falling down the stairs, that's when Again, the move.
Forget health insurance. What you need is death benefits.
The move's a bit annoying because when you pull down and then move up.
Bounty Hunter, this mud's for you.
I'm the kid. These are my toys. Let's play.
Well, you got the kid. Here's your allowance.
I wanted to capture them all. I'm a bit annoyed about that.
I don't ever recall seeing shooting that good. Anybody?
Well, hey, Court Raiders just busted everybody out of jail.
He actually mentioned a character's busted them out of jail.
Put down the gun. Let's talk. All this can be yours if you just let me go.
We can actually accept the bribe of the handsome Harry.
I don't ever recall seeing shooting that good. Anybody?
He actually gives you more points if you take.
Thanks, Bounty Hunter.
That's a cheeky alternative ending. You get basically you meet the kid as well at that point if I hadn't let him go. Depending how many of them you saved. So you may not actually have an end section there as well. They may not work any of them. You may not have to shoot any of them. If you've already bumped them all off at that point. Gun Wrangler, so all the original credits. I'll let all the credits go. So yeah, quite a few of the actors there were also in the Fast Draw Showdown. I wonder if they shot the two of them at the same time. This is a lot. This actually's got quite a lot of actors. So last Bounty Hunter was 1994. I think this was the last one, unless Fast Draw Showdown was around the last time. So I'll jump into Mad Dog 2 just to show that one off as well. I might do better playthroughs of all these games because I know people are probably going to want to see them all. And these are sort of a fun run, whereas a decent playthrough. There's Tumbleweed going in the background. So let's look at the last one. Mad Dog 2 of the Digital Ledger American Laser games that are currently available on PSN Store and that use PlayStation Move. So as mentioned, Mad Dog 2 is relatively easy to find in the North American store. We could not find it initially in the European store. In fact, you know, I might even quickly... No, I can't actually stream the store because I'll have to show it in a video. Oh yeah, Yakuza 5 on PS3 is digital only, but it's worth noting you can get it in the collection. There's Mad Dog 2. Rain, as well, as I said earlier, this is the last Sony of Japan game, not Sega. And this is the last Japan Studios game. It was released in 2013. Had next to no fanfare. Even I didn't know about it until literally about 3 weeks back. Never heard of it. Very good game, actually, and yep, only available for a short time. Again, Pikamo as well. It's another early PlayStation Network game. This is the Loco Roca game. Is not is the PS3 exclusive one, and one of the others is digital only. So if you want to get these games, you're going to have to get them now. Literally, so this is Mad Dog 2. This is a real pain. This is a really good. These are all really good move games, and I should mention, if you like light gun games, House of the Dead 3 and House of the Dead 4 are also available and are also move only. In fact, I need to do a video on House of the Dead. For interesting, I am actually direct capture from the PS3. I'm using our old scaler, which also has HDMI functionality, and one thing it does is take off. Allows you to capture stuff. It's annoying Sony didn't have the ability to turn off the HDCP 3 on the PS3. So this might be badly off. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. Basically, how the move works, it follows the light. So this is the second Mad Dog game. As I mentioned, this one does actually have the trailer, so I'll just run that. Show the introduction. But again, it's annoying that Mad Dog 1 doesn't have this.
Why, to beat Mad Dog to the Spanish treasure, you'll have to take on renegade Indians. Bandido, senor. And Mad Dog's sleazy crew. You think you can beat that crazy killer to the Spanish treasure? He's ready to dynamite the whole of Superstition Mountain to get at that gold. He's well armed, stranger. Bear that in mind. Mad Dog's back. It ain't gonna be easy. You're gonna need a guide to get you to the treasure. Pick anyone. Buckskin Bunny.
You wanna play?
Well,
Let go!
she can get you into trouble, stranger. But she can lead you through the Badlands. The professor, he's something of a gambling quack. His way's not always the straight way, but he's got an ace or two up his sleeve. He'll get you to the treasure. Shooting beavers.
Very dangerous.
Now that Indian knows a shortcut through renegade country. You save his neck, he'll save yours. You think you're man enough to ride shotgun with me? Get up here. Hang on, stranger, and welcome aboard. We better do a little target practice here to get you started. See, can you hit that dynamite? Not bad. Shoot that skull, it's strong. Good shot. Put a bullet in that. Whoa! Looks like that prospector ran into a porcupine, one with feathers.
Stranger, this is a map to the gold. The Padre has the other half. Watch out for Mad Dog.
Hey, partner, we better get into town. Here, do, Pepper, let's go here. Here, come on.
One size fits all. You going up or down? Well, you got 2 lives left. Well, you only got 1 life left.
Okay, apologies there, ladies and gentlemen. I had switched off the mic so you couldn't hear me. So I just said I realised the subtitles, and that means that you guys didn't hear me when I was explaining the fact.
Well, your history, partner.
I forgot to turn on the subtitles, so I've just returned them on. But apologies, I should have explained that this is English-German. So again, I'll re-explain as I was not, as you probably couldn't hear me. Ouch, my trigger thing is getting a bit sore now. Where I'm holding the gun. Downside of age. So House of the Dead 3 and 4 are available, as you've seen in this, and I will cover House of the Dead 3 and 4 in the next week or two. We do already have a video of, I think, House of the Dead. I think we've got a video of both up on the channel. Definitely 4, we have a video House of the Dead 4. So just so I'd explain earlier that when I had the mic muted and wasn't speaking, you can access... No, I think I did it was when I did the trailer I turned up the volume. Okay, so... But yes, this is a bit troublesome to access in the European store, Mad Dog 2. And you do want to pick up everything while you still can, because this is literally like a fire sale. Once it's gone, you just ain't coming back unless Sony have a massive change of heart.
Hang on, stranger, and welcome aboard. We better do a little target practice here to get you started. See, can you hit that dynamite? Not bad. Shoot that skull. It's a good shot. Put a bullet in that sign. Oh, looks like that prospector ran into a porcupine, one with feathers.
Oh, and as I mentioned before, which you couldn't hear me.
This is the map to the gold. The Padre has the other half. Watch out for Mad.
Keep an eye on him during this scene. You'll see him moving around, because obviously the actor had to sit there for ages while they shot all these guys coming on camera and rolling around.
Hey, partner, we better get into town. Here, dude, Pepper, let's go here. Here, come on.
And stay down. Gotta be careful, that Padre.
You look honest, my friend. Find a treasure, return it to the mission, and receive your reward in heaven. Choose your guide.
So you can have Shooting Beaver, Bucks and Bonnie, or the Professor. I will go for the Madcap Professor.
Gentlemen, my elixir will cure you with alcoholism, lost manhood, and the common cold.
Professor, you're a cheat and a swindler.
Get out of town. Mad Dog knows you got the map.
Come, my friend. You have the map, and I bloody will have the way. A little traveling music, Sam.
Oh, all these showdowns.
One side,
whenever you pull it,
it's
it's
all.
then pulling toward, because it seems to pull to the centre. You have to hold shots in there. You have to sort of pull it and then try and work out the target.
Bloody Mad Dog? He's robbing the train.
So that each.
You going up or down?
You going up or down? I love that dialogue.
Bloody Mad Dog? He's robbing the train.
So each of the characters you pick in this one gives you a different route through the game. So oh dear.
That was a good woman you shot, and they're hard to find.
Bloody Mad Dog? He's robbing the train.
Well, you only got one life left.
Bloody Mad Dog? He's robbing the train.
We may have to trim you up.
Hi Orica. Yes, thanks for joining the stream. Yes, this version is. This is, I believe, this HD version is based on the Wii port, but it's much smoother in terms of how it plays, and the video quality's been upscaled. So the Fast Draw Showdown as well was also on Wii, but that was only WiiWare. Although Fast Draw Showdown has additional content on PS3.
He's robbing the train.
But yes, this was the 3 Mad Dogs and Bounty Hunter were available on Wii in a collection disc, so they'll still be available on Wii, but you won't be able to get a HD version because this is the only HD version, and this looks nicer than the Wii version. The Wii version, this controls better than the Wii version as well. And I need to try and see if I can get all these guys now. This section's proving quite difficult.
Well, you got 2 lives left.
I do actually have the Wii version, but I do think this version's better, so if you want to pick up them now, the 3, so I said all of the Wii ones and Fast Draw Showdown, so basically all the 3 including the Wii collection. Mad Dog 1, Mad Dog... Oh, is that coming from the... I think that's coming from up top there.
Well, you only got one life left.
Once I've done this, I might go back to Fast Draw Showdown for a little bit. Oh, this guy down the bottom there.
I think you're going to have to put more money in this game.
Oh, that's a cheeky one. What shoots you up there?
One size fits all.
Oh, I see there's a hole in the wood. But you can't see the guy from there. That's the one thing I don't like. There are a couple of characters in this that literally you won't know where they are until they've shot you, so... Oh, I shouldn't really reload when I'm taking them out because that way you get score bonus.
you got 2 lives left.
No, Fast Draw wasn't included, but it was available on WiiWare. So Fast Draw wasn't on the Wii collection directly, but it was on WiiWare. It could be downloaded on WiiWare. The Fast Draw version on Wii apparently has less characters than the PS3 version, so the PS3 version is a more complete release. Yep, he was hiding in there.
Spitting distance of that treasure now.
Take that.
I'm eternally grateful to you, friend.
Well, you only got 1 life left.
We might as well say goodbye to each other and the treasure, friend, unless you're good enough to get the bloody gin jug.
Yeah, a couple of characters like that.
Well, your history, partner.
But the PS3 version of Fast Draw supposedly has characters that weren't in the Wii version. I think the next ones are up here. Ah, he's there.
One side.
It's up. And there we go, we blow it up.
Jolly good shot.
Once I've done this, I'll actually go through and have a quick another go on Fast Draw, actually. So, or I'll carry on the game where we got to, so you can see it at Torek or Toreket.
Well, old man, it looks like you're going to have to push on without me.
I've been keeping tabs on you, stranger. You done pretty good, but it ain't over yet. I'm getting out of here. That's straight shooting, partner. Now for the big one. The treasure's right in front of you. Take a look and shoot your buck.
Yeah, no, I got about halfway through Fast Draw and then I moved on to the other, so I'll go back to look at Fast Draw. I'll quickly show a few of the other PSN games I was looking at.
We best get this on the train before Mad Dog gets us.
This one actually is multiple routes, so it's definitely quite a bit bigger than the first game.
We got an easy ride of it now, partner.
This does include multiplayer as well. I believe the Wii one also had multiplayer.
They're into the engine. Get up there. I'll stay with the goal. I appreciate that. We made it, Padre. If my partner back there's as honest as he can shoot straight, you're in the money.
Oh my, it's a cauldron of the devil's own making in that town. Mad Dog has taken over. Good luck.
Didn't last long, did you?
Oh my, it's a cauldron of the devil's own making in that town. Mad Dog has taken over. Good luck. Oh my, it's a cauldron of the devil's own making in that town. Mad Dog has taken over.
The only downside is mentioned none of these games have normal joypad support. You do need a PlayStation Move, which is probably a bit of a shame. I don't think Fastball has most. I know most of them. Oh no, I think they are all Move only, which is a shame because they could have easily had non-move.
Cauldron of the devil's own making in that town. Mad Dog has taken over. Good luck.
But I mean, these do have a great multiplayer mode as well, so you can get you and 4 friends blasting away. Ow!
That was a good woman you shot, and they're hard to find.
Oh my, it's a cauldron of the devil's own making in that town. Mad Dog has taken over. Good luck.
Yes, most of these games only work with the moves, so you do need PlayStation Move. That's how you're targeting. Because you'll notice it's really quite quick when it moves around. That you can't do that with the joypad. It's annoying. It should have joypad crosshair support as well, but it doesn't. Yes, they only work with the move, so it requires before you do anything, you have to calibrate your move. I think that's the mistake on a lot of move developers. They should have included normal play just so you add to the sales. Because having non-move controls doesn't subtract from the sales, it only adds to them.
You going up or down?
Oh my, it's a cauldron of the devil's own making in that town. Mad Dog has taken over. Good luck. It's a cauldron of the devil's own making in that town. Mad Dog has taken over. Good luck.
I haven't actually played Heavy Rain's move controls, I have to admit, so... I have played through Heavy Rain. I actually played through Heavy Rain before I got moves, so... But I did really enjoy Heavy Rain, although that is now available on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, we've already covered House of the Dead 4 on the channel, but I probably will do a stream of it because it is House of the Dead 3 and 4 probably worth doing covering both again. It's been I think House of the Dead 4 is like one of the first games we covered on randomized gaming, so it's probably worth we do an updated video. Probably might want to do a full long play as well. But before I do that, I need to sort out. Okay, finally done that section. That's a long one. That was tough.
Enough! This is it, stranger. Go ahead. You're already a dead man.
Well, your history, partner.
Enough! This is it, stranger. Go ahead. You're already a dead man.
You going up or down?
Enough! This is it, stranger. Go ahead. You're already a dead man. Enough! This is it, stranger. Go ahead. You're already a dead man.
Is that it? We finally got Mad Dog.
This is what I risked my bloody life for?
Dirt is gold, just part of the earth.
I had planned to do so much good with it. I guess I'll never get to see Rome.
How about Paris, Padre? Who took it?
Well, don't look at me. My hands are clean. Mad Dog. Oh. Maybe you should have played a better game.
Oh, he gets away at the end, or is there do you get... Oh, I see, you can choose your guide. Okay, I'll quit it there. Should have played a better game. That's not actually the end I see. So obviously that was the bad ending. Well, I'll save you guys can look at the good end. So that actually has, I see that's actually quite a bit better than the first game if you have to replay it, and that's actually got more content than Raina's note. Yeah, it's weird. PlayStation Move is does work on the PS4 because it's used for the VR, but so I'll have another look at Fast Draw Showdown, Arica, seeing as you're on stream, and as I've looked at it before, but I'll quickly show through some of the. I've quickly gone through a list of PS4 games. Ow, I'll just put my hands down a second and use a controller because my hands are getting a bit sore now from holding the Move. I've actually got it in the there was the Move sort of weapon fire thing, so I've got that in the Move. It's like a red inlay that you put the Move in that basically makes it into like a, looks like a gun, which is, I can't, what's it called, the PlayStation Move like, I think it was called the gun controller or something. It's basically just a little plastic case for the Move, but it's quite good fun. So if you are looking to pick up PSN only games, Beat Sketcher is one on the Move, although this wasn't bad, it's not great. We've got Fast Draw Showdown, Motorstorm RC's on PS3 and PS Vita. I highly recommend it. Eurochrome, Echochrome as well as a puzzle game. Rain, as I mentioned earlier, is definitely another one to look at. I will look at a lot of these in depth. So Mad Dog 2, Skydiving, slightly quirky one. Pikamo, Loco Roco, again, this is going to be gone. Numblast, gone. Trash Planet, Field Ski, as mentioned, Everybody's Golf. Dead Space Extraction, Drakenharm, Odyssey. So some of these are PlayStation Moves. One of the guys has got. So Tekken Dark Resuscitation Online is definitely another one to look at. Toy Home, which we covered yesterday's stream, is an interesting driving title. There are some other ones. I mean, you've got Oddworld New and Tasty. Boy and His Blob's on Wii, and that's on PS4. So you have Gundemonium. I think these have all been pulled now. You have the PS3 version of Lemmings as well, which I highly recommend. And then we've got things like Velocity Ultra, which I think that's PS3 only. That's a Sony game. Tokyo Dungeon as well. Most of these I think are installed stuff, so yeah, it's very, very good Tokyo Dungeon. So there's House of the Dead 4 and House of the Dead 3, which I will cover. Infamous Festival of Blood, Sideways New York, which is now delisted. Malice did get a version. Ookaboos, which we covered a video. Last Guy as well. Flower, that's actually on disc, I think. Horde, I'm not sure if it's still around, but that was another one. Those are the download ones. They're now gone. Euphoria, Pixel Junk Side Stroller, Pixel Junk Shooter. I don't know if I got Pixel Junk Every Day. I need to check that. Castlevania Harmonious. Lemmings for PS3 is a totally new game, so it includes content not available on others. I need to check Pixel Junk Everyday Shooter. Did I pick that one up? If not, I need to add that to the proverbial collection. Again, Dark Mist, as we've shown. Sadly, Virtual On's going, although that's in the PS4 collection. That's Japan only, as is Dark Mist, The Depths. Yeah, Raiden for Overkill. I've just skipped over that as well. Yeah, Calling All Cars, Harmony's Raid. A lot of these games. Nobby Boy, I think, has already been delisted. Eat Them. And the Alien Breed we showed the other week in stream. Super Frog's been delisted already. Yeah, the Everyday Shooter. A lot of people say I think I need to grab that. I don't think I have Pixel Junk Everyday Shooter. That's one we need to grab. But yeah, that's just it. I will provide a more in-depth video on the subject, and I'll go through all the titles as well. Pixel Junk Everyday Shooter. I need to jot that down. There are a couple of... I found some other obscure European games today that I was like, is that Sony Europe have made? There's lots. There's one called Doki Doki, and I was like, well, what's this? Okay, so let's have another look at Fast Draw, and let's see if I can carry on from where I left off before I finish. Yeah, you get the Alien Breed Impact, and then I'll skip this again. So let's go to single player now. Is this going to let me continue my game? Continue. Would you like to continue? So I should be on, was it round 7?
So, you came for your ammo?
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, that I think might be one of the exclusives. That guy is fast. I need some better clothes for my guy. I've got the hats. I don't have any jackets. I don't have any pants. I don't have any chaps either. That guy was fast.
Well, I'm just a little old school marm.
Oh yeah, these ones in the last round, they are fast. Yeah, I'm not sure why it wasn't included on the Wii collection. I wonder if they had developed it afterwards. I think I'm going to have to mind read these guys. Fast Fritz, these guys are tough.
Hey, hombre, say adieu.
Got him! I guessed when he was going to pull, actually. Okay, these ones are tough. I'm not sure why it wasn't in the collection. I do wonder myself. I think possibly they did it afterwards.
Are you talking to me?
Quiet. So how many of these guys can actually...
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Right, these guys are hard.
So, you came for your ammo? There you go.
Well, I'm just a little old school marm. Did you learn anything?
Nice shot.
These guys are tough in this one. This is the hardest. If this is round 7, so Fast Fritz. Ah, you've really got to take guesses at when they're going to pull. If you wait for the audio cue, you'll be too slow.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
So, you came for your ammo? There you go.
Oh, that one was...
Well, I'm just a little old school marm. Did you learn anything?
These two are going to be the hardest too, because you've got to... Yeah, you've got to pull before you hear the sound. Trying to get fast Fritz. No. Yeah, Fast Fritz came out in 2011. Fast Showdown came out in 2011 on PS3, and then Mad Dog 2, and Last Bounty Hunter followed in 2013.
Don't stop now.
As
It's
per
just getting fun.
So, you came for your ammo?
Put it back in the holster.
So, you came for your ammo?
Got him.
Well, I'm just a little old school marm. Report to the principal's office!
Whoa ho ho! 0 point. That was me pulling. That was me pulling well ahead of time.
Nice shot.
Those two are going to be tricky.
How many times do I have to tell you? Put it back in the holster. That's a foul. Next time, wait for the signal.
If I wait for the signal, I won't be clearing.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
So obviously it lets you replay the rounds in the console version.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Ah, pulled right as well. It's just, I hesitate to shoot.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Nice shot.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Nice shooting. Why don't you holster that iron and try me now?
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
This is irritating. This round 7 is really difficult.
Put it back in the holster. That's a foul. Next time, wait for the signal.
Yeah, those two are tough because you've got to beat 2 of them.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
I'm guessing that was originally the continue screen. Yes, the Strickland brothers are rather annoying. Ah, that one was going to shoot. You can pay attention, the animation's slightly different depending on who's going to do what.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Nice shot.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Nice shot.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun. Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Nice shooting. Why don't you holster that iron and try me now?
Got them both. Oh. That was tough. That was tough.
You're faster than I thought you was. You ought to keep playing.
I always aim to please.
They pull fast in this one. They pull fast.
Hey! Who's your next of kin?
He was an easy one.
You've been looking at my wife?
Your days are numbered.
Can't believe I lost that one. That's the thing that I missed the I pulled in time, but I was off target.
Like my outfit?
Where's Flowers? World's fastest quick draw.
Here's your chance to prove you're one of the best.
Target time 4.3.
You're pretty good. But are you good enough to take on the fastest? I didn't think so. I'm still the fastest.
He's fast. He is fast. Okay, you're gonna have to know when to pull.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Get muscle memory.
I always aim to please.
Gotcha. Okay, what's this? It's very good fun. Okay, this guy's quite easy. I think I pulled, yeah.
Your days are numbered.
6, 7. Marshall.
Like my outfit? It's to die for.
Put it back in the holster.
Like my outfit? It's to die for.
That's a foul.
Yep, pulled too early. I would argue they should prevent you from accessing the final guy till you've done all the others. So it should just be you and him in the final round.
Here's your chance to prove you're one of the best.
You're pretty good. But are you good enough to take on the fastest? How many times do I have to tell you? Put it back in the holster.
Yeah, so you can get a feel for when...
You're pretty good. But are you good enough to take on the fastest? That's a foul. Next time, wait for the signal.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Like my outfit? It's to die for.
Whew. Surly Serena. Sorry, man. I'm reminded of Gunsmoke says, "Alright, man, we won't shoot him." Sunset
Here's
Riders.
your chance to prove you're one of the best.
You're pretty good. But are you good enough to take on the fastest? How many times do I have to tell you? Put it back in the holster. You're pretty good. But are you good enough to take on the fastest? That's a foul. Next time, wait for the signal.
Yeah, if I wait for the signal, mate, you've got me.
Don't stop now.
Because if you're waiting for an audio cue, then you're going to be, your reaction times will be slowed down.
Here's your chance to prove you're one of the best.
You're pretty good. But are you good enough to take on the fastest? I didn't think so. I'm still the fastest.
Don't stop now. It was just getting fun.
Okay, so we've pulled there. Now,
Here's your chance to prove you're one of the best.
You're pretty good. But are you good enough to take on the fastest?
you can use the sign to the left as a visual cue. Got him! I didn't even hear the visual cue, so there's actually an audio cue, so... I didn't hear the audio cue. That's a bit of a bug. So there we go. That is a quick look at Fast Draw Showdown. I think there's different characters. That is really good fun. You've got lots of models, trophies and stuff to unlock in that one. So gunfighters. Where's Flowers? I really think he must have been the genuine Where's Flowers. Was he a genuine gunslinger at the time then? So original game, so that came out the same year as The Last Bounty Hunter. That's actually very good. I daren't try that on the hardest difficulty setting. We're going to be told off for not doing it on the hardest difficulty set. That gets hard. Oh, I finally got some pants. Still don't have a jacket. What have I got? I've got a lasso. There are multiple multiplayer modes in this, so Wes Flowers must have been the actual fastest gunslinger at the time. So you do have a multiplayer as well, so you've got Quick Draw and Showdown. And you can look all the badges you've unlocked, so Wanted Gunslinger gear. Finish your third round on easy. Oh, so you do have to be on easy as well to unlock the jacket. I see. Beat every scene in this round without dying. I did that on deputy mode. I did that in the second round. Oh, deputy's actually the easiest one, isn't it? It's martial mode, untouchable. First round of show. Dance varmint on target. Sheriff mode. Beat the target time by 1 second for every opponent in the martial round. That's going to be badges, PlayStation Home. So this did have some PlayStation Home content. And those of you who don't know, I actually worked on PlayStation Home. I worked for a subcontracted developer who we did a lot of the core spaces and bits and pieces actually on PlayStation Home, and we actually made a lot of content. So we didn't. There was quite a few companies that made content. So the games that had PlayStation Home content probably had it done by one of the PlayStation Home developers. But it's interesting that quite a few games have this extra content that's now no longer accessible. This one actually appeared to have an arcade cabinet in PlayStation Home, so you could get the Gunslinger arcade cabinet in PlayStation Home. What would have been cool if people could have actually played it in PlayStation Home and had actually jumped into the game, such as brought up the demo or something. And Sony didn't quite interlink that. If Sony had been really smart, and they weren't, but if they had been, the XMB should have been PlayStation Home. It should have booted you straight in instantaneously. So they needed to have got that down. Basically, you'd be straight in your core space and be like, oh, insert CD, whatever, or stroll around, look at all that's coming out. But it didn't quite do that. I think it was interesting. I think if they had it now on the PS5, they could do some very interesting things. Because of course, internet connections have improved, and so has the content. I can do it blind. Oh, you can turn off the crosshairs in this one. Okay, fortunately, there isn't a flawless gunfighter one in this, so because I kind of dreading seeing one where you need to. Nice, that's okay, Araka. I thought seeing as you kindly joined the stream, I thought I'd show it off to you. So as always, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please do consider hitting that like button. Thank you very much. So I'm going to actually wrap it up now, but I thought I'd just show this again. So we basically looked through Mad Dog, we went through Last Bounty Hunter, we went through Showdown, and we went through Mad Dog 2. And all these games, although we didn't get the best ending in Mad Dog 2, you'll have to save that for yourself, and I think that's probably a good point to leave it. All of these are available still now on PlayStation Home, so if you want to grab these, you literally have till the shutdown to pick them up. They are digital only. At present, I'm a bit doubtful at the minute. Sony have basically had a bit of a policy where they say they don't want to make PlayStation 3 1-2 content backwardsly compatible. I think because they think it damages sales of their newer games. I would argue it wouldn't damage it that much because people who play games just want to play all games. But if I'm being brutally honest, I think Sony should do PS3 games on PS5. I think because of how the PS3 worked, it's very difficult for Sony to do it. Because the PS3 had like 7 processors, didn't it? I think it was originally going to have 8, but the failure rate was too high on 8. The PS3 is basically Sony's Sega Saturn, in that it was incredibly powerful and no one knew how to program for it. But all these games are available now. All of them were originally made by American Laser Games, and these ports were all done by Digital Leisure. Digital Leisure actually did a number of the other Laser games, so Digital Leisure bought up the rights, but these are available now. However, I believe come the end of when these all get delisted, that's it. I don't think they're going to be added back, sadly. I think they're all going to be gone for good. I would like to see these on PS4 or PS5, but Sony need to use the Move controller on PS4 and PS5. Now, they could also use the joypad as well. The joypad does actually have the sort of Move functionality with the lights. They don't mention it, but the joypad does have that because a couple of games have it. Or you could just use the actual touchpad and just move the controller around the touchpad. Yeah, I know what you mean, Arako. There have been too many remasters, and a lot of the remasters are just literally slightly touched up visuals. They don't add in new content. So you either want to play the older games or play the newer games. Remasters feel as a bit of a weird halfway house. They're not a remake. They're not an update. They'll often just literally a slight lick of paint and a slight touch-up. Basically, I'd almost describe many remasters as literally the PC version of console games, because often console PC versions will have slightly better paint, will basically have slightly more options, higher resolution, higher frame rate, and that's literally all the remasters are, just on a new system. So you have the old systems and the new ones. I mean, they certainly could port more. They ported The Last of Us. I haven't actually played The Last of Us yet on PS. Just never been that interested in either of them. But yes, I think I'm glad to show you the last guns thing. I'm just going to actually quickly for a bit of fun. So they said if you could beat every score under a second on easy, you can unlock some stuff. So let's try Deputy. Fortunately, we didn't have another crash after we did. Now, each time you play this, you do get different people.
You no good varmint.
Okay, so that was under a second.
Nice shooting. Real nice shooting.
Marshall's out of town. You're out of luck.
Oh. Yes, Microsoft definitely seems to be doing much better backwardsly compatible support, so TNTs are completely
Get out of here, you kids. I've got me some dynamite, but I don't need it to blow you away. Nice shooting. Real nice shooting.
I see. Do you get that nice shooting, real nice shooting message if you It's always the guy on the right, so is it going Nope, I was too slow on her.
Nice shooting. Real nice shooting. Hey, have a nice day. How many times do I have to tell you? Put it back in the holster.
Yeah, Microsoft's backwards compatibility stuff's much better than...
Hey, have a nice day.
That's a foul. That's a foul. That is a foul, okay. I'm going to quit out and wrap it up there, so as it's getting late. Apparently I've just heard that Blizzard have updated the Blizzard Classics collection with the missing 2 games that weren't originally included, AC Pro-Am and Lost Vikings 2. I wonder if that's because I tweeted them about it. Who knows? Well, I guess one of us. Or maybe they just found quite a few people. I'm sure quite a few people realised that and would have flagged it. But yeah, it's makes you wonder why they weren't included in the first place. But nice to see they've been added. Very nice. I don't know which version's been added. I'll have to check it. But right, that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be back on Thursday. I still got some stuff to do. I will be doing a proper video on the PSN shutdown in the near future. Hopefully next week. Thank you to everyone who's been on stream tonight. Thank you to... So thank you to Arica, who's still with us. Apologies, I probably mispronounced your name, Arica, a few times. And thank you to Software Agents TV. So these games are all being delisted. I will probably do separate videos for all of them at some point later on. But these games are all being delisted in the near future. So it literally is a case of, as I said, the 2nd of July is when store shuts down. So do grab them now if you want to play them. They aren't going to be around for much longer. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I've been your host for this randomised gaming stream, Random Gamer Riven. Do pick them up. These are all about £10. They're about £7, £8, £6 each here in the UK. They're probably about $10. I do highly recommend them if you've got a Move controller. If you also like gun titles, I highly recommend House of the Dead 3 and 4. And as Arika and everyone else has mentioned, House of the Dead 4 is only available on the PS3. You can't get it on any other system at present. It'd be nice if Sega actually did a House of the Dead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 collection, actually, because they've done a 5th one now, haven't they? But we haven't seen that yet. But thank you all. Thank you. I wish you all a good night, a good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I have been your randomised gaming host, Random Gamer Riven. And of course, as always, if you enjoy our content, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't seen our channel before, please do consider subscribing. That's it from me. I'll be back Thursday with looking at more delisted games. Thank you all, everyone, and have a good night.